how many hours should I give for practicing this language? Should I practice few minutes or should I practice few hours? I'm quite confused. What should I do? Do you also have the same problem? If you, then please watch this video till the end, because in this video I'm going to talk that how many hours you should give for improving this language and how many hours I used to give. I'm going to share my own experience too. Okay, so this video is going to be quite beneficial for you. See what happened, my friend, when we try to learn this language, and as it is not our first language, we have already our own mother tongue, or many people they speak some different languages too. So in this case it is quite challenging to learn this language only by giving few minutes. Okay, what we think that if I give few minutes to this language, ultimately I'll become a fluent speaker. But my friend, it doesn't work that way. You know why? Why? Because any language takes time to learn, and especially English, because we have to learn word by word, isn't it? When we learn other languages, we get a lot of words similar, a lot of sentences similar, and it becomes easy to learn. But coming to this English language, there are many words, but there is no similarity. They are completely different from each other. For in that case, we need to pay more attention. We need to give more time to this language. Okay? So whosoever asks that how many hours should I practice, how many minutes should I practice? So my friend, first of all, it depends on your spare time. See my friend, when I was beginner at the time, I didn't have a lot of work, so I used to give a lot of time. And where I used to give a lot of time, see, when you are a beginner or when you are intermediate or upper than that one, so you have to spend your time on different things. See, when you are truly beginner and you know nothing in English language, in that case you have to give a lot of time on listening. Where you have to give a lot of time on listening. Why? Because you don't have a lot of information. So if you listen, you will gather a lot of information, isn't it? So listening is very important in that case if you are truly beginner. Okay, so try to focus on your listening. Try to give a lot of time on your listening. Let's suppose if you have 1 hour, so in 1 hour try to practice only few minutes. You know, I must say that 40 minutes try to listen and 20 minutes try to speak when you are beginner. But I'm not fixing time here. You know, if you have hours and hours in your hand, then you are free. You can listen a lot and you can speak a lot too. Okay, but the thing is that when you are beginner, you will have less information in your mind. In that case, not information, sorry, you will have less word in your mind. Okay, and due to which you will be not able to convey your message. So it will be quite challenging to speak with someone or communicate with someone. In that case, what you will do, I must say that firstly you should listen a lot. Okay, you should try to listen a lot, and then you will have a lot of words also. Information, I think that you have already, and word you will get, and then easily you can convey your message to anyone and you can easily communicate with anyone. क्या होता है कि जब हम बिगिनर होते हैं हमारे पास बहुत थोड़ा वर्ड होता है, ठीक है, और अगर हम सुनेंगे नहीं और ज़्यादा बोलेंगे तो फिर इन्फॉर्मेशन तो एक चीज़ हो गई, हमारे पास वर्ड्स ही नहीं है तो हम कैसे ज़्यादा बोलेंगे, ठीक है. इन दैट केस वी विल बी नॉट एबल टू कन्वे आवर मैसेज प्रॉपरली बिकॉज वी विल हैव लैक ऑफ वर्ड. And that is why I'm saying that you need to focus on your listening a lot. Okay, I'm not fixing here time, as I told you that I'm not going to fix your time because it totally depends on your spare time. The more time you give, the better you become, or the easily you will learn this language. So it totally depends on you. Okay, try to give a lot of time. If you have, then usually you can learn this language. And second thing, I must say that if you are intermediate, I think in intermediate case, they have already got a lot of information, a lot of words in their mind. In their case, they need to speak more and more. Okay, yes, they should listen, but they should pay attention, or they should give more time on their speaking. so that they can speak this language better way. Okay, but if you are beginner, try to listen a lot and then try to speak little bit lesser you should speak. But if you are in intermediate zone, try to listen a lot and try to speak a lot too. I must say that you should do equally. Like, if you are going to practice, if you are a beginner and you have 1 hour, so give 40 minutes to listening and 20 minutes to speaking. Okay, and if you are intermediate, so you have 1 hour, so try to give your 30 minutes for listening and 30 minutes for speaking. And as I told you that I'm not fixing time here. Okay, if you have many hours in your hand, so divide your time likewise, then you can learn this language fast way. Because in my case, I did the same. When I was beginner, I didn't have a lot of words what I would talk to people. Okay, I had information in my mind, but I didn't have words, and due to which I could not convey my message, I could not explain things properly. Okay, then what I did, I started listening a lot and I started gathering words from here and there. Okay, and then afterward I started speaking little bit, and then I didn't count that how many hours I was giving behind learning this language. And now also I don't count, till now I haven't fixed, but it should be more than 1 hour. In my case, I'm not saying that I just practice only 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. No. If I get the chance, I would love to talk in English whole day also. It doesn't mean that I'm ignoring my mother tongue, Bhojpuri or Hindi. I'm Hindi Bhojpuri. So I'm not ignoring them completely. But the thing is that if I learn this language, so yeah, I need to learn this language. That is why I am going to give a lot of time. And I know Bhojpuri and Hindi. I can speak with anyone in that language. Okay, so I give a lot of time. I don't count how many hours I'm going to practice. So in your case also, if you have a lot of time, then on the basis of your spare time, give your time. Okay, let's suppose if you are a student, you are going to study, so in that case also, I think you may have to pay attention on other subjects also. So yeah, pay heed on other subjects. On the other hand, try to focus on speaking English as well. And coming to ladies, I must say that housewife, for them, it is quite challenging to manage all the things, house chores afterward, children, and then so many things they have to manage, and finding proper time for speaking this language, for practicing this language, it is quite hard for them. A lot of ladies I have heard, it is their dream, like it was their childhood dream that they wanted to become a fluent speaker, so they can do it too. See, we all have 24 hours in our hand, isn't it? Like, I don't have 25 hours in a day. I have also only 24 hours. You have also only 24 hours. So we need to learn how we can manage our time for our family member, for our health, for our study, for learning any skill. So learning this language is also a kind of a skill. Okay, so give particular time to this language and for other things also. But my friend, in beginning day I didn't follow this rule. I was completely mad behind learning this language. Okay, and then I was just focusing on this language. I didn't have care about food also that much of properly. But I must say that you should not do like this. Since you start learning this language, you should divide your time. That would be better. That would be very great. So divide your time into so many things, that I need to give this much of time to my family member, this much of time to my study, and this much time to this language. But if you have a lot of time, give your a lot of time to this language, so easily you can learn this language. See my friend, if you spend a lot of time behind learning this language, and there will be a point where you will think that I should not practice, even you can forget this language. This language need practice. Practice means speaking practice. Okay, like listening and speaking practice. So you need to continue these things always. Let's suppose I have given more than 2 years for learning this language. So in case if I leave my practice for 1 month, for 2 months, will it not affect me? It will affect me. Okay, I will forget a lot of things. I will mispronounce. I will think that my confidence level will go down, I think. So that is why you should not leave your practice. The more you practice, the more you speak, the better you will become. So the choice is in your hand. Okay, the option is in your hand. So try to speak more and more. Don't count your time. A short period of time if you want to see the result. So you need to practice. Don't focus on timing. And one more thing, my friend, practice. Don't think about your fluency also. Earlier, when I was beginner, when I can say that, yeah, when I had spent my 1 year, at the time I was also getting impatient that why my English is not improving. I have already given a lot of time. I used to think like that. Afterward, now what is my condition? I don't care about my fluency. What I care that whether I'm practicing or not. Why? Because here, at this point, I have learned the importance of practice, not the importance of result. Okay, how I'm speaking, it doesn't matter for me. What I do for speaking this language, okay, I do multiple of work. I can say that reading, listening, speaking, recording, all things I do for learning this language. So if I complete all my tasks, I feel very happy, and that improvement, it will must and should happen, or it will definitely happen in my speaking. So what's the need of worrying unnecessary about my result, whether I'm getting fluency or not? I need to worry whether I'm able to do my practice properly or not. So you should also try to do this thing instead of worrying about your result, whether you are speaking this language fluently or not. You should think about your practice, whether you are practicing properly or not, whether you are focusing on all pillars or not. I must say that there are 6 pillars. I can say that reading, listening, writing, speaking, grammar. So these all are the important things you need to work on. If you have less amount of time, or you have already a lot of work to do, so try to find time. If you can't, or if you are not able to find, it's okay, let it go. Gradually you will learn things. Okay, but if you have a lot of time, so I must say that give your time for learning this language. Afterward, learn other skill too. So yeah, this is how. And in my case, I used to practice like this, that I didn't used to count. And in my beginning day, whole day, I would think about this language, I would talk in this language, I would read a lot of things. Nowadays, little bit less, but even I try to speak. Most of the time I try to speak this language only. Why? Because I know the importance of speaking more and more, practicing more and more. Okay, I don't care about result, that how I'm speaking a little bit. Okay, I concern about this language, or sorry, I concern about my result little bit, but I concern about my practice a lot. The day I don't practice, I get worried that, oh god, I will lose my fluency, or oh god, I'm not practicing properly. But if I don't speak well, I think that okay, if I practice well, I will definitely speak well. In your case also, instead of focusing about your result, that oh god, I'm not getting fluency, मैं तो फ्लुएंटली बोल ही नहीं पा रहा हूँ, मैं फ्लुएंटली बोल ही नहीं पा रही हूँ, तो मैं कैसे प्रैक्टिस करूँ, लाइक दैट you get a lot of worry, or you create a lot of problem in your mind. So don't do like this, my friend. Try to take it easy, try to give a lot of time to learning this language as per your spare time, as I did mention. So yeah, this is how you can learn this language fast way and become a fluent speaker. I hope you like my video. If you, then please like and subscribe. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day.